my first meal of the day. This is how I typically try to break my fast, and I never eat before 11 o'clock. Well, I shouldn't say never. Sometimes I'll grab cashews or a piece of fruit or something if we're going to jujitsu or I'm going to be out or whatever. But on the days that I'm home, especially like today where I worked out this morning, I did some resistance training, some weight training. I definitely want to up my protein intake. Really think about eating your veggies first. Veggies have lots of fiber and nutrients. They're full of water, and it's just a great way to bring food into your body after your recovery period during your sleep. Wonderful salad from the garden. I pulled carrots and green onion, different lettuces. Pumpkin seeds and the sunflower seeds are sprouted. They're just, when you get sprouted seeds and nuts and almonds and all those different things, oats, you are getting better quality and like pre-digested foods, better for your gut. And so I'm gonna start with that. And then I made hard-boiled egg, a grass-fed Italian sausage from the local farm. This is butternut squash from my garden. And then last night I made a ginger turmeric chicken soup with some carrots and cabbage from the garden also. I only added a little bit just because I really want to get that bone broth in. I let that broth cook for 2 days. So I want to like get that into my diet with the ginger and the turmeric and just ensure that I'm satisfied. Now this looks like a lot of food, you guys. Actually, it is a lot of food. But again, I exercised this morning. I figured if my first meal is solid and dense like this, it's gonna satiate me. I'm not gonna go for the snacky things. And because I'm working out, I need to ensure that my muscles can recover and I need that protein. So we're gonna start with the salad, kind of cut back on the oils. I use a lot of like lard and butter and olive oil for salad dressing. And though there are good fats for you, you can also overdo it. You know, you don't have to cook with it all the time and eat it all the time. So here, oh, this smells so good, you guys. I always add tons of herbs, dill, basil, parsley, whatever I have growing, because fresh herbs are medicinal. They're so good for you, and they're the best when you eat them raw, just like all produce, honestly. And so I did the carrots and the green onions, and I drizzled literally like not even a half a teaspoon of sesame oil, wine vinegar. Usually I do apple cider, but I wanted to do something not so acidic because my stomach's been bothering me. And it just smells great. I sprinkled some salt and pepper. I love putting egg in my salads. So I'll do that also, but I really want to get these veggies into my body because they're just so good and they're so good for you. And obviously, eat your veggies first. Normally I add like feta or Parmesan or something to my salad. I just love like the saltiness of a cheese. I like the texture. It just adds like another level of flavor to your salad or meat. But I want to cut some of the dairy out. I know that sometimes my stomach gets wonky, even though we do organic and I try to do raw as possible. We don't drink milk. I don't feel like having cheese in every meal or some sort of dairy is necessary. And I just don't think that we're supposed to eat it that much anyways. And this is fantastic without it, especially with a little bit of sesame oil and the herbs. You know what? Ugh, you guys got to do this. I put some smoked paprika and salt and pepper on my eggs, but listen, guys, I like salt, okay? And whoever told us that salt is bad, they're wrong. Do your research, look it up, especially if it's a good salt, like a good sea salt or pink Himalayan sea salt is good. I did more research. You just have to know where you're getting it from. Celtic salt, Maldivi, whatever you call that salt. Great. Just don't buy table salt. Don't buy iodized salt. Don't buy the cheap salt. Yeah, and so I incorporated the egg with the salad, and it's so good. And now that I've got the veggies in my body, when you eat these certain things together, you just have to know what goes well and what helps each other in your gut. So there was that. I love bacon too, and like breakfast sausage and stuff, but they're processed. And even though we make our own bacon a lot of the times with like pork belly, trying to kind of steer away from the pork also. So this sausage is from one of the farms in Sanford. It's really, really good, lean. It's organic, which is really hard to find organic pork. And I just love like to incorporate it with my egg, like a meat with egg. I don't know, so good. Or like a steak or something. I think that you should all eat like this. Don't eat pancakes. Drinking before you eat actually does a detriment to your digestive system. So like you have like different enzymes and acids and all these little good juices in your tummy that helps break down the food. And when you drink a whole glass of something before you eat, you're actually reducing those natural acids in your stomach to help digest your food. That's why a lot of times people who eat, they get indigestion, stomach pains, bloat, all the things. So I did incorporate a little bit of lime and fresh mint from the garden for my water. I've had salad, I've eaten egg with my sausage, which is so good. I'm already getting full, you guys. I don't eat a lot, especially during the day. My biggest meal is dinner, and that I'll eat like 2 things. But I think that's because I don't eat all day long. But then, like, that's not good because then you go to bed after. So I'm gonna make myself eat this and eat smaller portions at dinner. I love this lady. Her name's Barbara O'Neill. She's amazing. Look her up. She always says, eat like a... Oh, someone wants to do my hair again. In the morning, you're gonna eat like a king. At lunch, you're gonna eat like a queen. And at dinner,
Malin.
You're gonna eat like a pauper. Because nighttime, our body, our liver, everything's loading and doing what it needs to do for the evening to break down all the foods and like repair your body. So I'll go for my, this is parsley, by the way, from my garden. Do you want to say hi?
Hi.
Okay. From my garden, but I'm gonna throw it myself because I'm gonna eat it anyway. I'm gonna eat this last. So I'm so tempted because I can smell like the butternut squash. It's sweet. I put a little bit of homemade butter on it. And a lot of cinnamon. Cinnamon's really good for you guys, especially when it's raw, like not cooked. But I'm gonna save it for last. I'm not gonna make myself eat everything. Like if I'm full and I'm content, I'm gonna leave it, let the kids have it, or I can go back to it for a snack later. I don't recommend like forcing yourself to eat. If you're not hungry, you're just really not hungry, you don't wanna eat, don't eat. Like that's silly. And don't eat out of boredom because you're just filling yourself with wasted calories. But I'm gonna eat more of this because I feel good. And I take my time and eat slow. Nice. Thank you. I love my pony, bud.
Thank you. Are you gonna take it out?
Nope, I'm leaving it in. You did it. It's special. I'm getting full. So, because I got the veggie starts in my body first, the protein from the meat and the eggs, which were so good, by the way, with the smoked paprika. So great. I'm gonna eat some of the squash now because I can't wait.
Stop. I'm gonna...
And I always take my time. I am not a fast eater. I take my time. I eat slow. I'm always the last one to be done, which you should eat like that. Oh, you know what? It was worth the wait. I might even include it with some egg. Mix your protein with your veggies. Did you know that when you cook your potatoes, your squash, any of those things that have higher sugar, you cook them and then cool them completely and then reheat them to eat, you actually do better by your gut. The sugars and fiber, it just works better together when you digest it, and it won't spike your glucose. But if you eat it hot right after you cook it, like a mashed potato, which of course it's delicious, right? I know. But like cool it after you make them and then reheat them. It's not gonna spike your blood sugar the same way as if you eat it right after you make it. So that's why I'm eating this there too. Here they come. More? Oh, he did a great job. He put 3.
I dropped the base.
So cute. I ripped it up. I ate everything. It was like, I take my time, I digest, sit a moment, talk to the kids. And I think my metabolism just scurries through the food. And so then I'm ready to eat the rest of it. And that's how we're supposed to eat. We're supposed to take our time, let our body digest it properly, our metabolism work and function properly. And so I just finished all the food, and honestly, I feel, it's gonna sound weird, but I feel hungry. Like, I can feel it in my tummy, you know, doing its job. And I'm like, now I'm wondering if I even had enough. But lastly, we're gonna drink our water. Drink your water last. And let your kids do your hair. Right?